Okay, today we're going to start by installing the new master cylinder, and these spacers have to go in here because you want them to work when you're tightening this together. You don't want it to pull the Napoleon's hat. These spacers give it the strength they need to keep the exact shape. Put both of them in. You want to be careful not to drop them down in. And then start with your master cylinder. Okay, we're going to take the master cylinder, stick it in the front here. Start my bolts from the other side. Okay, now tighten them up. Okay, we want to tap the hole where the pedal stop adjustment little plate goes in. And it's a 8mm 125. Whenever you paint or powder coat, you should always run a tap through the treads. Get them nice and clean. Then you won't have no trouble with strip bolts or crisscrossed. Okay, we'll put the bolt in there, and I'm going to put a lock nut on it too, or a lock washer. Okay, the bolt's in place, master cylinder's in place. I have to think about our next move. Okay, I can't put the pedal assembly in because I'm waiting for that stopper plate, the backer plate for the adjustment. But I could tap out the holes and get ready, so I'm going to do that now. And the tap is a 10mm. I can't make it out. I'll list it in the video. Have a little 1/4-inch wrench to turn it. They go in pretty easy because they're already good. It's just that there's crap in them. It's coming out of them already. There's stuff that could cause you to have a cross thread or a strip thread, and then you got hours of problems. So it's best to take the time, run the tap in there now. Okay, I think that should be enough. We'll bring it out now. See how the bolt goes in there. Beautiful, no hassle, not tight, just right, just what we want. Okay, we gotta do the front one. I just bought myself 3 pairs of gloves, and for some reason, I like these old beat up ones. These threads are a little dirty too. That's because they got paint in them. They got a little bit of everything in them. Rust. Oh, it's really tight in the back end. once in a while when you're tapping something, if it seems to get real hard, back it up a turn or a half a turn. That'll break it free. Okay, time to take the tap out. It was a little tough going in. What will happen is that could cause it to jam up on the bolt, and then when you try to back it out, you end up breaking it free from the tunnel. So, and then you're screwed because you gotta get a bolt in that tunnel. So, take the extra minute or two and run a tap in there. If you ever snap off one of them weld nuts, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's no fun. It's coming out nice and easy now. We've got nice clean threads, ready to accept the bolt. Okay, we'll tighten them up a little bit. Okay, that's good enough for now. Okay, I just ran a die, a thread chaser, over this bolt. It should be good now. The threads were messed up. They had corrosion stuck in them. Yeah, it's going in there nice and easy now. Like butter. You know what they say, like butter. It's going in like butter. Okay, we can't do no more there because we're waiting for that stop for the pedal assembly. Then we could put the pedal assembly in. Then after we put the pedal assembly in, I think we'll run the line from the front to the back, the brake line. That'll be our goal. All right, let's move on. Okay, now we're going to put in these couple brass fittings. This is a T. It goes on the back here, and your brake line from the front will go into here, and the two back lines will go into there. If anybody's saying, you didn't tap them holes. Yeah, I did. I just didn't film it. One. Okay, let's put this one in. All right. Next, I have to find the brake line that goes behind here. We'll put that in. Okay, I saved the old one so I could use it for a pattern. So I'm going to start bending them. A little tricky to figure out. That one is that one. Now I got to do one this way. I think we got it. Looks good. Tweak it a little bit there. Okay, now I got to do the same on the other side. This is trickier than you think. I'm going to do it on my vise. Be right back. I don't want to make a mess of this. Give me a minute. I'm going to try it off camera. I think we got it now. Probably after you do a few, you're all right. Well, I finally got it. It was off camera. It just took so long. If I filmed it, it would have took me about 45 minutes of video. but I finally did get it. It was a little longer than the original, so I had to do it a little different than the original. But as you could see, it's in there, it's in place. And now we're ready to move on to something else. Not sure what. Okay, it's time to put a little jewelry on. I like when you clean everything up and paint it and get ready. Putting the new parts on is a great feeling of accomplishment. I got a lot more to go, but every day I'm going to hit a little bit of it, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to clean these pipes up a little bit and cut them. They're about 3.5 inches too long. They're stainless, so I'm going to clean them up with a little sandpaper. They look better with no paint on them. They won't rust either. Nice. Now I'll put the cables back through them. There we go. Now they'll go to the heat exchangers. I'll show you what the weather's like here. Here's the project coming along. And here's our weather. A little snowy out there today. Cold. I wish this cold would go, especially because I'm waiting for parts to get sandblasted and powder coated. You go on the back here. All right. What's next? I put this brake line in and tightened it down. But I realize now, when you have one long brake line, you have to shove it through the hole up front first. I don't want to bend it. It's kind of nice and straight now. So let's see if I can do this. You see how I pulled it out back like that? Now see up the front, I have to put it through this hole. Grommets afterwards. Okay, that's what I needed to do. I'm glad I'm able to show you now. I realized I didn't have the camera on when I realized it had to go through both sides first. Now I could put it back together back here. It's 11 millimeter. I have a goal to make. I mention it all the time. It's July 12th. There's a second annual meeting for Slade's VW Beetles. It's close to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If anybody's interested in it, let me know and I'll send you a flyer. Or I'll tell you the date and the whole 9 yards about it. All right, I'm going to get back to putting this. I have to push this clip down. Okay, that holds it up here. I'm missing a clip up here, but I am going to put in, I don't know what you call it. It's a little plastic keeper that I'll self-tap into the side, which is no problem because there's nothing in there I'm going to hurt. And I'm only going to use a 1/4 inch self-tapper. Well, that's it for today. Let's see what we get accomplished tomorrow. And don't forget, enjoy your project. Come back tomorrow to see where I'm at on this thing. All right. Thanks for watching. And thanks for supporting the channel.